Hello everyone, watch this review here with my, Spooky Town collection update and, general news update for 2012. I could have sworn that I went through the pamphlet previously, but I may have forgotten. The 2012 Michaels pamphlet is absolutely tiny. Really not much in it. Apparently there is a whole other selection that goes to other retailers, including a laundromat featuring a werewolf. I'm not sure why a werewolf needs to do clothes, but hey, whatever. I guess like the human half might need to do it. Yeah. At any rate, really not much in here, but I did pick up some selections from Michaels this year, which I'll quickly go through as well, including a rare old one. I'm not sure if it's actually rare, but it's certainly old. It's one of the 2000 ones. The sort of big exhibit this year is the Skull River. I saw it in person. Does not look all that impressive, but the little rides both rotate and they go around in a circle around the center point, which I guess is a sort of neat touch. All the torches and stuff glow, and then the green lights are in a few other places. Just absolutely not as cool as some of the previous selections, though. There's a cemetery tours booth. There's also a cemetery tour, I think it was like a hearse bus thing. They're all, here it is. Little hearse thing that they'll be selling sort of goes together, though sold separately. By the way, the signature collection is exclusive to Michaels, so you won't be finding that in normal websites. Personally, well, I think it's a cool touch and everything. Really not something that appeals to me. The Chop Shop, sort of a monster repair store. The bikes and so forth. The Broom Showroom looks really cool. I believe that's the older offering, though. I haven't seen it actually operate, but I assume the witch turns around, and then the brooms and stuff will move around in the store, or the showroom. Supposedly it also has sound. I'm not sure what the sound would be. Probably just witches laughing and stuff. I wonder if they sort of recycle older soundtracks, but yeah. There's also a rock club, which looks kind of neat. The Scariest Halloween House, which sort of resembles their, temporary... Well, a few years back they were doing sort of more conventional, more tasteful things with more of a real-world basis as opposed to the cartoony, comical, humorous ones seen in the general line. That would be more of an example. I mean, it's nice, but it's never something that appeals to me. I do like to go a little bit more overboard. The Trick or Treat Candy Shop and the Frosty's Ice Cream Shop, both little retail outlets. By the way, my Michaels apparently already sold out of their stock before it even hit 50% off, so what I have here will probably be all I get for this year unless I end up buying some stuff online, but that's not likely. I do enjoy my sales and savings. Now, the Bag of Bones is a really nice one. I was hoping to pick it up when it got to like 50-60% off, just to save a little cash. It's a cot between two tombstones. The figure rocks in the little cot. It's a mechanized one. The only downside is he moves really quick in that, and when you're lying in a cot, when you're swaying, you're going to be swaying a bit slower. This one I'd also sort of hoped to pick up the reissue, but it sold out really quickly. I think before they even reached like 20% off. The Haunted Grove, that one is really cool. It's got a backlit thing, then the ghost sort of sways. It's very reminiscent of Scooby-Doo. Very nice collector's piece. The Happy Halloween has cats on top of a fence staring at a moon. They previously released a individually carded moon, which is just the moon on a sort of straight black rod, so it sort of blends into the backdrop. This is a bit more tasteful. Then there's the Potion Time, not one that really appeals to me. The ice cream cart thing, which I guess is sort of connected to the ice cream store. They sort of have been doing clown stuff more often. Generally not something that appeals to me, but hey, whatever. The bridge, which is kind of nice, but they've done better bridges. This one just has skulls along the side and on the top and stuff. The rusted fence looks really cool. Only downside is when you look at it, it's got this stuff going to either side, so you can't just set up a fence and have it sort of connecting into stuff, which is something of a design oversight in their parts. And finally, we have the individual figurines. Candy Thief, which I thought was really cute and picked up. Quality control is really crappy on that one. Bat Boy, which, while reminiscent of the Weekly World News character, is basically just a Batman knockoff. Instead, because Bat Boy actually was a Bat Boy. Tomb Sweet Tomb, also really nice one. Quality control on that one, really crappy. Did end up picking up though. The sort of zombies set where you have zombies crawling out of the ground. I like the concept there. The trick-or-treating dogs, which this one really cool. It's the You Must Be This Tall to Ride. Comes with a small ghost and then a guy with the little sting. And the rest, sort of basic generic stuff. So of the stuff I picked up, I waited till... Actually, I picked up one thing previously, the set of coffins. But, the rest I kind of just waited to pick up till later. And then I was going to wait a bit longer to pick up the actual sets, like I usually do, but they sold out really quickly. First up, here's my sort of rare find. I guess this is one of the earliest figures, because it's marked 2000. As you'll notice, it's a lot smaller than the other figurines. I don't know if it's just because it's a younger child, or that was the style back then, because I didn't start collecting until maybe 2006, so... Very neat looking one. Actually, I'm not sure why I just put them there in package, but... let's get them out of pack real quick. The dogs, again, very cute. And then, no matter which one I looked up for these, the sort of quality on the girl and the dog was really off, especially when you look at all the paint that's leaked from the cement onto the pumpkin. The Tomb Sweet Tomb, the paint apps are terrible. It's got this sort of brown wash on the ghost. It's like, why do you have a brown wash on the ghost? And beyond that, the thickness of the orange paint isn't always all there. There, finally got him out of pack. This is the werewolf one. Very cool. I actually got him for free because he wasn't even in that system at that point. They were like, let's just give him to you. I imagine he probably wouldn't have been all that much anyway. It's probably only savings of like maybe $2. Yeah. Very neat looking one. At any rate, this has been my sort of collection update, minus the coffins, for Spooky Town 2012. So let me see if I can pull up the coffins real quick. I don't see the... Oh, here it is. It's on the back of the page. It's a really cool set, although the coffins themselves are very tiny. The other thing I was kind of tempted to pick up was these light-up tombstones. I think they light up. Yeah, it's got some sort of a backlit, and then it has a sort of pumpkin insignia in one, then Reaper in another. I really like the pumpkin insignia, Reaper not so much, which is why I held off, and now they're gone. But I'll probably be looking at least a few of my other ones later this month. I assume I'll probably give a quick glance at the Egypt-themed ones I picked up, which includes some crypts and stuff. It's kind of neat. But yeah, until next time, folks.